Hello friends, welcome back to Raw and Recovery. This is Yanni here speaking. Hope to find everybody well. I hope everybody is safe for starters. We're all going through tough times in the world. Big prayers for all the alcoholics and addicts out there. So I'm gonna go back to week 5 and week 6 in treatment. So this is where I started feeling freedom. When I say freedom, I mean freedom on the inside. I started feeling relief. I started understanding why I drink alcohol and do cocaine at the time, right? It's waking up in the morning alive, smiling, starting to smile, starting to mean the smile. And it was a beautiful thing. I started to discover myself. It's funny to say, I felt like a little kid all over again, Felt vulnerable, taking new stuff in like a sponge. Now I'm at the point where I'm exercising regularly. That's one. Two, I'm reading a lot. Three, I'm not stuttering anymore. It's funny remembering going back to when I checked in, I was stuttering. I couldn't talk properly, and I still remember all these things. As painful as they were, as difficult as they were, I could live to tell today that it was worth it. And it still is. Sobriety, recovery is not a one-time thing, it's an everyday thing. It comes before me, before my family, before everything, I have to wake up every morning the way I did and take care of my sobriety first, because without my sobriety, I don't have nothing. Everything else is useless, So going back there, I remember I completed all my character defects, and like I was saying, I had to share them one-on-one with my counselor. And it's funny, he kept on giving me this one back. This is funny. He kept on giving me impatience for some reason, and going back, I thought I was one of the most patient people in the world. And I grew to learn otherwise, you know what I mean? Because as an addict, and as we all know this, we love instant gratification. We don't take the time, the patience to feel things, to do things properly, We want the end result right away. And he kept on giving it back to me, and he kept on telling me, go deeper, go deeper, go deeper. I remember I did it, I think it was 6 or 8 times. Anyways, finally I got through with that. So now, this is where the funny part begins, right? This is where the chores are getting normal. Being responsible is starting to get normal. Talking to my parents is starting to get normal. Talking to my family is starting to get normal. Making new friends in the treatment center is starting to get normal. And the crazy thing is now the next task for me is I have to reveal 5 secrets that I've never told anybody, which I'm gonna share with you guys probably in the next video, and then write myself a forgiveness letter. So I wrapped my mind around that, and from then on, it's funny to say, I started shadowing, meaning I would take care of the new guy coming into the treatment. I got a chance to do that, and it was amazing how it worked, because I remember going in and a fellow shadowing me, and now I get to shadow somebody. I get to show somebody the ropes, right, in a treatment center, But it's funny to say that when I'm starting to feel good, I'm starting to communicate, I'm starting to deal with chores and being responsible. Let's not forget, I was in an inpatient program, right? So I had no distractions. Again, I repeat, shit happens in the real world, right? And that's how and when you deal with it, right? It's a choice. And even till today, I go back to the treatment center part, and what I have to say is I'm very grateful for all the people that I met. I'm very grateful for all the people that were there. I'm very grateful for all the people that took the time with me, that believed in me, that gave me hope, that motivated me, you know. Because once again, it's not easy. It's funny to say, just yesterday, acquaintance, a person that I used to hear about growing up, passed away from an overdose. And I wasn't that close to her, but I mean, I knew who she was, right? And every time I would bump into her, back in the day, we would say hi to each other. And, I can separate the drug from the person, because at the end of the day, she was just an emotional soul trying to make it, insecure. Who knew what her demons were exactly, right? And what she showed to the world was completely different, right? And you know what? She's gonna be very missed, because deep down, deep down, I'm sure she was a great person. And sobriety is really worth it, guys. That's all I have to say. It really changed my life. But I mean, I'm gonna go back to there. So I was wrapping around my head about my forgiveness letter. I was wrapping around my head about my secrets. And then the fun part, now you're growing responsible. So now you get a bus pass, and you have to take yourself to meetings. 7 meetings, actually 6 meetings a week. So you leave an hour before you go. You take the bus, you go to a meeting, you take the bus, and you come back. So that's all for tonight, and I'll get back to you guys shortly. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, and have a nice day. Bye.